The conquest of the Seven Kingdoms by Aegon Targaryen is one of the most pivotal moments in Westeros, with the conquest creating a dynasty that would span 3 centuries. Along with his sister wives, Aegon sought to not only carve out a piece of Westeros for he and his people, but to rule the land as one. But long before Aegon set his sights west, there was Aenar Targaryen. Lord Aenar Targaryen had moved his family to Dragonstone, the westernmost outpost of the Valyrian freehold, 12 years before the Doom destroyed Valyria. When his daughter Daenys was still a maiden, she had a powerful prophetic dream, showing the destruction of Valyria by fire. In 114 BC, her father, Lord Aenar Targaryen, heeded her dream and sold his holdings in the Valyrian freehold and moved his family and all of their belongings to Dragonstone, an island in the narrow sea off the eastern coast of Westeros. With them, they took 5 dragons. When the doom of Valyria came 12 years later, House Targaryen was the only family of dragon riders which survived. What followed the doom of Valyria was a struggle that lasted a century, known by many as the Century of Blood. The destruction of Valyria saw a power vacuum in Essos. According to history, Orion, a dragon lord who had been visiting Qohor, proclaimed himself the first emperor of Valyria and raised forces from the Qohoric. With his dragon and an army of 30,000 men, he marched to claim Valyria's remains, but none were ever seen again. Volantis, then the mightiest of the 9 free cities, laid claim to Valyria's empire. Meanwhile, the Dothraki rode out of the east, sacking and burning towns and cities in their way, leading to the destruction of several realms. Pentos gave Tyrosh aid in their resistance while Myr and Lys rebelled. Qohor and Norvos made an alliance against Volantis and destroyed much of the Volantene fleet controlling the Rhoyne at Dagger Lake. The Titan's wrath was provoked in Braavos, and the Sea Lord of Braavos sent 100 ships to Lys for further aid. Argillic Baratheon, the Storm King from Westeros, led a host into the disputed lands, where he defeated an army from Volantis attempting to retake Myr. Pentos and Tyrosh also approached the last remaining dragon lords, House Targaryen on Dragonstone, and a young Aegon Targaryen agreed to join the alliance against Volantis. Mounted on his dragon Balerion, he flew to Lys, where a Volantene fleet was preparing an invasion, and set the fleet ablaze. With the struggles for power in the east to an end, Aegon instead turned his attention to the west, to the lands that had always interested him most. He would then set his sights on Westeros,